by the time I hit the field, I've already worked overtime. Studying films of the guy across the line, 4 hours a night. Because I believe in doing my homework. And people wonder how come I'm always in the right place at the right time.
To achieve Super Bowl glory required beating 3 of the best. And zeroed in on quarterback Ken Staple. Lester Hayes' interception was the final blow.
Super Sunday, what a day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true.
The autumn wind is a pipe.
Unbelievable. Yes, and we're going to win. We are going to win, no question.
You've earned it. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Commissioner. This was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Raiders attacking defense forced turnovers and touchdowns, harassing Patriots passing. Lester Hayes equaled a team record with his 4th career scoring interception.
For years, the mighty Raider defense has been forcing opposing offenses to hit the road early. As in the past, the Raiders eagerly seized upon opponents' mistakes. Number 37, Lester Hayes, traveled 52 yards with an errant Steve Bartkowski pass.
Alert Raider defenders picked off 5 San Diego passes.
And picked off 3 Miami passes in the process. Although this 95-yard interception return was denied by a penalty, number 37 Lester Hayes is a prime factor in the resurgence of the Raider defense.
And cornerback Lester Hayes, number 37, picked off passes. Though one of Hayes' interceptions in this game was called back, he led the entire NFL in a secondary that topped the league in interceptions. Spirited defense overpowered Cincinnati. As one of 24 Raiders in only their first 4 pro seasons, All-Star Lester Hayes made things happen along with Monty Jackson, Mike Davis, Randy McClanahan, Dwayne Osteen, and a Raider defense. Wind, cold, and ice were
collected 7 quarterback sacks, 1 fumble, and 5 interceptions. Los Angeles turned these miscues into a 27-point first half.
By the passing expertise of Joe Ferguson. Against Oakland, Ferguson connected on 17 of 22 passes. But one of the few that got away quickly came back to haunt him. 15-0 lead, it was their turn to put the shutout whammy on someone else. Such an incentive encouraged Raider All-Pros like number 37 Lester Hayes to dig in and foil the Buccaneers' long ball schemes.
Heisman going deep, intended for Monk.
But watch, Art Monk is yet to catch a pass. Watch why. Lester Hayes is on him. He's on him like a blanket. He hits him there, hits him. Look.
Heisman off the hands of Thompson, intercepted by Lester Hayes. Hayes to the 20, and down he goes. Ricky Thompson had it go off his hands, and Lester Hayes makes the big interception. Just did get away from Cedric Hartman, and there's the reception off the hands of Ricky Thompson. Finally picked off by Lester Hayes at about the 8-yard line. And Hayes brings it.
And here they come. Zorn picked off Lester Hayes. His 9th interception of the year. Lester. That ball was deflected, I believe, and Hayes was there.
But it was the one mistake, Frank, that Seattle could not afford. It's what they've been doing in the late minutes of every game, because now a field goal can win it for Oakland.
He did get the blitz, and here's the thing he's been criticized most for. I don't think he saw Lester Hayes out of Houston and Texas A&M. I think he didn't see him coming from the other side. Hendricks could have.
Fuller on first down, looking, throwing, and intercepted. Coming back with it is Lester Hayes. Hayes, the four-year man, certainly one of the best cornerbacks, 7 interceptions last season, and the faithful here are hooting and hollering. Pretty good
Ball's
job.
deflected, but this is a case of forcing the ball, Jay.
Hayes' interception gave the Raiders excellent field position.
But right now his team trailing 7-0. Cunningham trying to get something started. Tries to hit Kenny Jackson. And at the 30-yard line, it's incomplete because Lester Hayes, who is as physical as any cornerback in the NFL, over there and made sure that connection was not made.
He loves the challenge of one-on-one, bump and run defense. Lester Hayes, number 37. And he said yesterday at practice, he said, trying to get a shot at a receiver coming off the line of scrimmage, I try to hit him with a good shot on his left arm with my right hand, and then watch his eyes and watch his hands.
You can see his next interception will tie Willie Brown. And I'm Gary Bender along with Hank Stram as Cunningham will step up almost like a quarterback draw. Now throws it, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Lester Hayes. Hank, the first question is, why throw that football?
Boy, you talk about an incredible play. Look at this. He's in the pocket. It caves in. He takes off and runs, throws the ball on the run, and the ball is right on the money. It's right on the money, except it bobbles out of his hands, and Lester Hayes comes up with the interception. Boy, what a great shot. Great interception. And this is where the Raiders, this is where they shine. Let's see if they can get it done here in the last minute and 43 seconds.
And he pulls even with Willie Brown, the all-time interception leader for the Raiders, the Hall of Famer.
When an early Jim Zorn pass was deflected, cornerback Lester Hayes gave the Pride and Poise boys an early lift. Oakland has always taken great pride in winning the games it had to win in must situations.
Lester the molester used to be called back at Texas A&M. It's academic. Keep them out of trapping situations. It'll be a long day for the Steelers. He loves it when they throw. Franco Harris in the backfield with Pollard. Intercepted for a touchdown. Lester Hayes. They don't throw often in his zone, but with Mike Haynes, they've got to throw somewhere. And Hayes has his third of the year, 7 in the postseason, and the Raiders take the lead.
And Stout throwing right into the coverage, trying to reach Calvin Sweeney, and the 2 cornerbacks had him doubled up on that side. Stout looking out to his left, must not have seen Lester Hayes out of there. He goes back, and you'll see him almost turn and throw in the same motion. Hayes had just slipped up anticipating the pattern, and there's no question in the world who was going to catch that football.
Lester Hayes talks about deceased presidents, meaning dollars, as in McKinley on the $500 bill and Cleveland on $1,000.
Cornerback Lester Hayes, number 37, backed up his brash words by stealing a stout pass and taking it in for the Raiders' first score. Hayes' interception fired up what had been a cold first quarter Raider off. Receiving ace Steve Largent could not find the handle that helped Seattle beat Miami the week before.
Yardage 3rd and 13. Cunningham with good protection, excellent protection. Up the field, and the catch is almost made by Jackson. Lester Hayes is there again. Twice now, Hayes has been on top of Jackson. that time preventing a long completion from Cunningham to Jackson.
Here's Jackson coming off the line of scrimmage, 81. He doesn't get a bump. Lester Hayes is just running with him.
I think he obstructed his vision with that hand reaching out there.
I think he did, yeah.
Lester Hayes, who's 15 pounds lighter than a year ago, able to run with him on that play.
For years, the mighty Raider defense has been forcing opposing offenses to hit the road early.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
The autumn wind is a pirate.